Hi, my name is Santiago and my partner is Angel Pushi. Today we will talk about the resolution of n-queens problem using backtracking. What is backtracking? The principal idea of backtracking is to construct solutions as a component at a time and then evaluate such partially constructed solutions. In this picture we can see an example of displacement of a queen in the board. The problem is to place n queens on n by n chessboard so that no two queens attack each other by being in the same row or in the same column or in the same diagonal. For example, to explain the n-queen problem, we consider n equal to 4 using a 4x4 chessboard, where 4 queens have to be placed in such a way so that no two queens can attack each other. Using these above mechanisms, we can obtain two solutions shown in the two consecutive figures.
Hi, my name is Angel, and now we're going to talk about how to resolve the n-queens problem using backtracking. For resolve this problem, we're going to use two vectors. One of them is user of create and put the queens on the chessboard. The name of the vector is tablero. The other helps you to validate the position of the queens when the boolean variable is false, when don't put the queen into position. In the other case, if the variable is true, it's safe to put the queen in its place. Here, we have the constructor to initiate the variables. This is the most important method where we position the queen. The next validate if there is a solution for the process, otherwise it will move to next position and call the method validate to validate position with the new variables and call the solution method recursible. And now in this class we're going to print the solution.
In this method called validar post, what we will do is, once placed the queen, we validate a position in which a queen can no longer be placed. For example, we have to validate horizontal, validate vertical, validate diagonal positive and diagonal negative. So the next queen will not be placed in any of these spaces. And from the method validate, will be called quitar rellenar to validate the remaining positions where you can place a queen and fill spaces with dots for the graphic interface part. Once we select the number of queens and print in console, the answer also creates a file called answer.txt, which contains the same solution that we present in console. This serves simply to add learning and read from a topic. And as we see, the final result is saved in the document answer.txt.
To finish, we're gonna run the program and we can see the place of the queens. As we can see, none of the queens are the danger on the other, and the final result will be saved into text file. Okay.
In conclusion, we determined that the algorithm by depth allows to perform search that the typical or traditional algorithms would not allow, and even if we did not, we will be optimizing our program science. The only way in which we will live similar without backtracking is by brute force, striving to our computer to spend resources, exemplifying the aforementioned in the same case of n queens. When using a number, for example 100 million queens, the difference in time when returning the result will be too large using brute force compared to backtracking. Thanks.